If you look at the list of cities and municipalities in Cebu and start from the very beginning alphabetically, the first one you will find is Alcantara. Maybe some people have heard of Alcantara, but many may not really know much about this small municipality in southern Cebu. So today, let's get to know Alcantara, where it is, how it started, how people live there, and what makes this place special. Alcantara is located in the southwestern part of Cebu province along the coast of the Tanyon Strait. It is approximately 85 kilometers from Cebu City depending on the route and starting point. Alcantara is bordered by Ronda to the north, Mualboal to the south, Argao to the east, and the Tanyon Strait to the west. So, when you look at the map, Alcantara is relatively small municipality located along the southwestern side of Cebu. It has a total land area of approximately 3,520 hectares and is made up of 9 barangays. Those barangays are Kabadingan, Kabil-Isan, Candabong, Lawaan, Manga, Palanas, Poblacion, Polo, and Salagmaya. 3 of these barangays, Palanas, Poblacion, and Polo, are located along the coastline. And Poblacion is considered the business district of the municipality where the municipal hall is located. Now, here is one of the interesting parts of Alcantara's history. Before it was called Alcantara, the place was known as Kugtong. The name was connected to a large fish that was believed to live in a spring in the heart of the town. The fish was called Kugtong. So imagine this. Before the municipality had the name Alcantara, the area was connected to the story of this huge fish. Later, during the Spanish period, the name was changed to Alcantara after a town in Spain. Alcantara became a town in 1830, but its history was not always simple. Over the years, its administrative status changed several times. It was once connected to neighboring towns and at different points became a barrio before eventually returning to its status as a municipality. So, when we look at Alcantara today, we're looking at a place with a history that goes back almost 2 centuries. Like many municipalities in southern Cebu, life in Alcantara is generally more peaceful and community-oriented compared to highly urbanized areas. People's lives are connected to their families, their communities, the land, and the sea. Because Alcantara has both inland and coastal areas, people have different ways of earning a living. Agriculture, fishing, small businesses, and other local economic activities are part of everyday life. For many families in places like Alcantara, life is not necessarily about big shopping malls or tall buildings. Instead, daily life can be more connected to the local market, small stores, farming, fishing, family businesses, and the natural environment. And this is one thing I find interesting about municipalities in Cebu. every town has its own character. Some are known for beaches, some are known for mountains, some are known for food, some are known for festivals, and some, like Alcantara, are a combination of coastal life, local culture, history, and community life. Since Alcantara faces the Tanyon Strait, the sea is an important part of the municipality's identity. The coastal barangays are closely connected to the shoreline. For people living in coastal communities, the sea can be a part of everyday life, not only as a beautiful view, but also as a source of food and livelihood. This is one of the reasons why life in a coastal municipality can feel very different from life in Cebu City. You may wake up and see the sea as a part of your everyday surroundings. The pace of life can also feel quieter and more relaxed. One of the most important celebrations in Alcantara is the Bahandi festival. The word Bahandi means treasure in Cebuano. The festival celebrates the treasures of Alcantara, including its history, culture, natural resources, and the people who call the municipality home. The festival is also connected to the town fiesta honoring Saint Augustine. According to Cebu's official tourism information, the Bahandi Festival highlights Alcantara's cultural heritage, art, music, history, and local craftsmanship. So, the festival is not simply a celebration with music and dancing, but it is also a way for the people of Alcantara to show their pride in their hometown. And I think this is something very beautiful about towns in the Philippines. Every place has a celebration that tells you something about its identity. If you want to understand a town, sometimes you can learn a lot by looking at its festival. Religion is also an important part of the history and culture of Alcantara. The town is associated with Saint Augustine, and the local parish and fiesta traditions are an important part of community life. Like many old towns in Cebu, Alcantara's religious history is connected to the Spanish colonial period and the development of local communities. The town's history, religion, festivals, and community traditions all became connected over time. So today, when people celebrate the town fiesta, it is not only about entertainment. It is also about connected to history, faith, family, and tradition. For me, what makes Alcantara interesting is that it shows us a different side of Cebu. When many people hear the word Cebu, they immediately think of Cebu City, like shopping malls, traffic, business districts, and famous tourist destinations. But Cebu is much bigger than that. There are many municipalities where life is quieter. There are places where the sea, farms, family, traditions, and community life are still a major part of everyday living. And Alcantara is one of those places. It may not be the biggest municipality in Cebu. It may not be the most famous tourist destination, but it has its own story. It has a history that began with the old name Kogtong. It has a coastal location facing the Tanyon Strait. It has 9 barangays. It has a community shaped by both inland and coastal life. And it has the Bahandi Festival, a celebration of the treasures of Alcantara. So that is Alcantara. the first municipality in our alphabetical journey through the cities and municipalities of Cebu. A small municipality but with a history, culture, community, and identity of its own. And this is just the beginning. After Alcantara, the next municipality will be Alcoy, alphabetically. So, as we continue exploring Cebu, one municipality at a time, we will discover that every place has its own story. Some stories are about history, some are about food, some are about festivals, some are about the sea and nature, and some are about the everyday lives of people who live there. If you enjoy exploring the different cities and municipalities of Cebu and discovering the history, culture, and stories behind each place, make sure to follow along as we continue this journey around Cebu. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on our next journey. Mabuhay!